Navigate using the sun like a compass. Find direction on the cloudiest days beaconed in violet sky. At the door, your tattered skin, broken body, know there is still a place for you. This brood still recognizes you by scent. Find home here. We end up hip to hip at dinner table, sharing bread from the same bowl. I wrap my ears around your revelation, sink my thumbprints into your mind until you realize this is where you belong. One of my kind, not a gentleman, not a tramp, a misfit finding comfort in your familiars. Twisted words tell terrible tales, split lips I could have molded from my own reflection. Our brood may have been separated in infancy by high water and strong winds, but we were born to the same tribe. Our mouths cradle the same tongue. Distance cannot eclipse these bonds. Legacy cannot be hidden in the creases of your boots. Come as you are. You are welcome here. Thank you. The third time you came back, I took you to my bedroom and let you watch me undress. I never let you touch me. You laid beside my naked body for 6 hours in the August heat without once caressing the fine hairs on my thigh. I should have known then that attachment was more than skin. Hunger, not strictly animal. I cursed myself for chasing your tail and allowing you to catch mine, never could rid your bitters from my blood or scrape your salt off my tongue. You're high. It's all I've ever known of euphoria. And everything I knew better about disappeared inside your dimpled grin. We lay across from each other, hoping reason will surpass compulsion, sweat out fixation for another 2 hours, letting obsession, crazy, withdrawal rise to the surface of spotted skin that you are not allowed to touch. The newness of Saturday morning still lies upon lips. Pomegranate and mint leaf perfume the moment. A drop of water, held in suspension, reflects a smile between girl and boy. This fickle flash, as malleable as smoke circles and airstreams, revives a remembrance crisp as coal. You used to say I was a sketch. Charcoal pencil rubbing white pages, unshaded ribbons around twisted branches. And now, with misshapen limbs, I separate east from west, pretend not to notice sooted fingertips upon earlobe, mislaid images of a morning fragmented. I never told you how I liked my coffee. I didn't want you to have that piece of me to spread on bread and satiate appetite. I prefer you drink me. Let me bitter, scar taste buds, embed my essence deep in your mouth to tongue until next we meet. You look at me, wary eyes across coffee cups. Without a word, call me your champion. Still a kiss, tart to taste, leave the flavor of this moment imperfect, unfinished, for me to savor. I would know you anywhere. I was not made of metal, but there was iron in my hold. It took a tamer of horses, but once bridled, I absorbed my part like husband's body. I dressed him, helmet, breastplate, securing sword and shield with a kiss too genuine and devout to be anything less than natural wife. A woman of battlement. I never pleaded the gods for his return. I demanded it. I waited for him patient in bedchamber, silently sewing white to purple, knowing that once the screams dried and the red sun subsided, he would need me to scrape the dirt from his eyes, bandage blistered skin, mend split scabs. I was tenderness to a tyrannical time. But not all husbands return from battle. Front doors receive knocks instead of familiar sways. Armor is left on front line. Flags are folded and delivered. Bathwater ripples cold. For the first time, I fell asleep, waiting for a scent of barrage and bloodshed to fill the room. The last sensation I felt was husband ripped from body. Resonating inside me was a tangle of limbs and a dangle from Achilles' chariot, skin scraping from face and laps around Trojan walls. I did not stomp my hooves as child was torn from hip, body rained and led from home. I regrets to wild-eyed beast as smoke slithered fortress. Bricks collapsed to dust. Glory crumbled to ash. Inside husband's skin, as though it was my own, I was struck down, desecrated, traded for gold. As though strapped upon Hector's chest, I burned with his body. Clay molded his wife and killed. I was made a woman of Troy. I was made for this.